lot of between. But once you feel that balance, there's a reason. It's kind of like sitting in there. There's a reason you want to be in this balance. Super. All right, I'm going to transition to walk. And did I see you doing some turn on the forehands? I think I saw you do a turn on the forehand. Did you do a turn on the forehand? Yeah, I thought I saw you going out the triangle. So let me see, what the turn of the forehand. So turn of the forehand is actually a pretty basic exercise for us. Good. So, yeah, that's okay. But this is great. I saw her do it, and I thought, that's super, because that is very nice. You can see this horse is a well-schooled horse. We just need to retrain a little bit on the movements we want. But the turn beforehand is super. So when we see it to the left, not so fast. Slow down. One step, stop. Good. One step, stop. Good.
Who's our announcer today?
Stop. Super. One step.
Oh, okay. I'm with Eric today. I just want him to
Great.
read through the
One
script
step.
because it's not.
Stop.
Yeah, it's several pages.
Super. Very nice. Good with your legs. Good. Transition walk. Well done.
Yeah.
A turn over forehand for us is one of our basic exercises.
There you go.
Okay, we do
Just
that
so
exercise
he
when
knows,
we train our horses to move laterally
more
off our
written
leggings. And
literature.
this guy does that clearly very well.
So sometimes
Colleen, let's
it
try
just takes
a
a
leg
little bit to
yield.
read through it. You know,
So for a leg yield, it shows up for us at first level. So Colleen, what I want you to do is walk on the quarter line. Does that make sense? So the quarter line in the dressage arena
because
is
we're
straight. It's not quite to the rail. It's about
if they don't run
10 meters, no, it's about 5 meters off the rail. Good, perfect. Now walk straight. Good, and I want you to flex into the left, and you're going to move toward a big wall. Yep. Yep, okay. Now, for us, in dressage, we want to think that it's a nice, long angle. Okay? So don't try to go parallel to the wall. A nice, long angle. When I was learning how to drive a car, I knew much more about horses than I did cars. My mom said, think about driving your angle like you're driving your car. You go quickly to the side, it's very comfortable. But if you go slowly to the side, that's better. So again, from the quarter line. Good, we're going to leg yield. And take time. Take time. Couple steps, think straight. Couple steps. Think straight. Couple steps. Think straight. Good. Couple steps forward. Think sideways. There you go. There you go. See how that works? So you're controlling a little bit more. The horses have a tendency to gravitate to the wall. Good. So, Colleen, if you don't mind to change your direction and walk up the quarter line to the right, do it to the right. You're a natural at this, by the way. You're a natural. No, you really are. She is. She knows. I mean, again, dressage is horsemanship. Really, at the end of the day, it's the European version. But a couple steps to the side and straight. Don't make your angle too steep. And the other thing that we talked about the whole demo this weekend is rhythm and regularity. So as we ask him to go sideways, he can't change his walk. See how he wants to change his walk rhythm? So that's my next thing for you, is to walk in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 4-beat rhythm, okay? And it's supposed to stay the same as you do your leg yield. So do that again, and now I'm going to make your rhythm and regularity be the highlight of this. Because what I love about this combination is they clearly have a wonderful relationship together. And this horse listens to her. This is very, very good. That's it. Up the quarter line again. And just, again, nice walk rhythm. Everyone's seen the dressage freestyles. And for us, freestyles you can start riding at the first level. They're wonderfully fun to do. But the reason it works is the horse's rhythm. Now think just walking straight. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I don't care. Just walk straight. He's confused from what we're asking him to do. So just walk. Then get a couple steps to the side and walk forward. And a couple steps to the side and walk forward. A couple steps to the side. There we go. And walk forward. That's much better. He's not changing his rhythm there. Super. Super. I like that. Good girl. Very nicely Good. And I want to repeat that one more time. Give him a pet. Watch your heel back under your hip. And you can see, this horse, he's clearly a well-trained horse. He also has to, his mom wants to do something different, so he has to step up to the plate and do something different. And that's fine. Horses can be retrained. It's nothing, not retrained, just adding to his training. But he's clearly a well-trained guy. So we have to be clear what Colleen's asking. And then he has to just come around. And he's going to try some things and get confused. And then we just very patiently just ask him again. Say, that's not quite what we're looking for. Yeah, that's it. So again, rhythm and regular is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's it. That's it. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. One more time. I just want to see him a little bit more relaxed at the end. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He's trying. Give his help. You can see almost his wheels are turning. And he's really trying. The wheels are turning. He's just not quite getting what we're asking. That's it. That's a much better walk there. Good. And when they blow and release and sneeze, that's a good sign. That's it. And just take a couple steps sideways, a couple steps straight. A couple steps sideways, a couple steps straight. Good job. A couple steps sideways, a couple steps straight. Good. As you can see, he knows the side pass, which I think is pretty quickly sideways, much more than we would do. And so what he needs to do is listen to what she tells us. A couple steps sideways, tell him to go straight. A couple steps sideways, tell him to go straight. Super. Good, Colleen, that's super. So when you're ready, let's go to trot. And I want to see a really steady rhythm in the trot first. So in dressage, we have a couple things that are non-brilliant movers. Okay, so Colleen, let's talk about rhythm. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Post. And if it gets fast, then think about slowing it down with your core. Yeah, and then a transition. Now let's do a transition to walk. Let's get his attention again. Transition to walk. Right? And then let's just take 10 steps in a trot and do a transition. Doesn't matter. He's a little bit tense. And she told me that. She's like, maybe a little bit tense. No big deal. Good. And the transition to walk, and we're going to pet it. Ah, good. Give him a nice pet. That was good. He listened to us. Super. Transition to trot. And with your body, Colleen, I want you to really kind of set yourself and post in rhythm. That's hard to do when the rhythm is erratic. You've got to try. There you go. Yes, better. The transition along. Super. There we go. Oh, you are so natural in this. Good. And a transition to trot. So Colleen, what I'm going to tell you to do is I'm going to send you right away to the USDF bookstore. Because I think you're a natural at this. And you just need to make sure you're clear in the theory that we're asking to ask him. Once you know your theory, you're going to be great. And there's quite a bit of theory written down. And it's, there's old books from the French German cavalry that are pretty cool to look at. There you go. That's the child I want to see. Because clearly, our engine is here with this horse. Yeah, good. Yeah, once again, super. That's what we want. If we were to do a lot of trot Colleen at this point, he's just going to run forward and we're going to lose all our rhythm. So, but these little transitions are kind of keeping him paying attention to what we want. That's super. Good. And a transition to trot. Yeah, good. Change your direction for me. And as you change your direction, what I like to see, Colleen, is a nice loop and back to the left. Again, nothing in dressage is necessarily done quickly. As your horse is more trained, you can be a little bit faster with it. Good. With this guy, right, that's right, go back to the walk with. Rhythm is our most important thing. Because you can see, if we were to just do something in this with this trot, it's not going to work. So we go back and just work on rhythm. Get his attention and get him paying attention. Yeah, that's it. I want you to bring your shoulders back a little bit, Colleen. You're starting to fall forward with your hips. Come back. Yeah, again. And the reason, she's like, wait a minute. But the reason I want you to sit over your seatbelt is that gives you access to your core. And when you ride a half home as a dressage rider, it's from your core. That's it. Good. That's it. That's it. Not rushing. Super. And that's the trot I want you to see. Good. So Colleen, let's add in a smaller circle in the middle of a bigger circle. Okay? You are doing super. Seriously, you are a natural at this. Back to top. Good. That's right. And he has nice reaction after a leg aches, doesn't he? Almost too reactive. And that's not a bad thing. It's just something that we work on. You know, if a horse is not reactive enough, then we work on a little bit more of reaction. If they're too reactive, you know, you have to kind of work on what they're not good at. And this horse is actually very reactive. And so we have to work on this. Simmer down, let him simmer down. Just a lot of repetition. And again, once he's really clear with what we want from him, it's going to be better. Good, that's the child. Good, look up, heels down, shoulders back. Good girl. Good girl. And then I want like a smaller 10-meter circle. Smaller circle in here. Good, that's right. Always watching your rhythm. Yeah, good girl. Yeah, when you sneak up, you're just going to run into trouble. Good, a little bit longer. Super. Super job. Back to job. And this would, I would take a lot of time with this one. This is not a problem. This is that base of the scale. And once you can get a steady rhythm and regularity, then in relaxation, so the part of the scale that we're working on right now. Once we can get that, then the rest of it actually much easier. This is the hardest part. Unfortunately, dressage is sort of to ride a really good piaffe, which is from freestyle. It's not that hard. All the steps leading up to the piaffe are hard. When you have a finished Grand Prix horse, it's not that hard. But you have to take all those steps to get there, years of training. A horse, for us, cannot compete internationally until they're a minimum of 6. And I think at the Olympic level, it's 8. So our international federation, which is called the FEI, has made it that you cannot compete until the horse is sort of age. So you can see, internationally, it's not physically possible to train a dressage horse in a couple of years. You need several, almost a decade. And that's everywhere. So it's a lot. So Colleen, how's your canter? Is it the same? How's your canter? Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see it. I'd like to talk about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried. Everybody's enjoying seeing him change his, you know, again, it's okay, doesn't matter. We're asking this horse to change his career. And, you know, it's just like if you were to ask me to change my career to something else, or to Western, I would have to learn. I can learn. But it would take me a while to do it. That's the same thing with this one. But I want you to think about bringing your shoulders back. Again, your hips, you can come up. There you go. She's so natural. Good. Now bring that heel back over your hip. Super. Yeah, good. And then watch your hands. Again, you want to your hands follow in dressage, but I don't want to see it. Again, nothing in dressage should be very visible. Doesn't matter. Good. Sit back. Good. Then come back into the dressage seat that we want you to be in. That's it. Super. Super. Yeah, good. That's right. Look up. Good. Now plan a transition to trot. Good. Look up. Heels down. Shoulders back. And now you were too strong in your own body for me. Doesn't matter. Go back to the trot rhythm exercise we were doing. Just go back. I said just go back to that walk trot transition because we were at it again. So it doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm here until 6 a.m. tomorrow. I think there are other rates here, you know, we can go out there. Yeah, again, walk trot. Again, we're going back to that scale. So when you start talking about dressage, this is all written down. It's all theory. It's all down, which is nice. You just have to learn the theory. That's what's kind of neat about dressage. Back to trot. It doesn't matter. Okay. And, you know, as we're training horses, unfortunately, they're not always perfect. And that's our job, is to figure out, you know, is he confused, is he not understanding, you know, is he being a bully? This horse is not being a bully. This horse is just kind of in the state of, huh? It's kind of like if you took me to the, Randy, my host is going to take me to to the quarter horse show, and I'm sure I'm gonna be like, what's going on? I don't understand. That's the same phase that this horse is in. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I need somebody nice to explain what we're doing. That's it. Okay, let's change the direction. And patience in this case is really important. If we were to hit or hurt this horse or pull on him, we really lose this horse's confidence. He's really trying. And clearly Colleen is interested in the sport and wants to learn. So we just need to take the time now to learn it. So she's doing justice well. I'm really glad you rode because, in Kentucky, we have thoroughbreds that need, to come get jobs. Here, we're going to have horses that were trained in Western to be trained in dressage. It doesn't seem like it's that far from Manson. And it's raining, which I am a super fan of raining. It is so cool to watch. And at the World Games, I had the pleasure of coaching a gentleman at the World Championships. And we went into the raining. The feed where we would all go and gather was right in the arena where the raining was. They were like having a party. I was like, why are we in the main stadium? Why aren't we in the stadium with the Raiders? And they were absolutely rocking. And I was like, this is where I would be. I don't want to go to stuffy dressage ring. That was really cool to watch. That's it. Right. Let's do one more trot walk transition. Good, and then I want to see a little bit of canter to the right. Good. And again, we're going to constantly work on bringing that heel back under your hip. Colleen, it would be great if you had a friend that just could yell at you about bring your heel back, bring your shoulder back. I like to call that job security for trainers. It's good. Every person in dressage, I don't care who you are, when you're at the World Championships, you have a trainer every day. That's it. That's why they're so good. That's it. And you want to think about using your hip, eyes up, heels down, hands straight line. There you go. Good. And you're going to follow, but just follow from your elbow. Follow from your elbow. Not your whole knee. Good. That's it. That's it. That's it. Good. And a transition to trot. Super. Now back to trot. Good. And just get your rhythm again. So we keep going back to this same thing. Good. And transition to a walk. Good. Good. Let's give him a little break. This is like, you can see he's really trying. And so that would be my next phase for you, is to keep going. But don't be frustrated with him. It's just like me and quarter horse show. I don't know what's going on. I need somebody to explain it to me. So that's where he is. And so we want to keep explaining. And the more you can get set in your own theory, the easier it's going to be for him. You know what I mean? In your position, you are a natural. You really are. You're absolutely a natural in the saddle. Clearly, you've been riding all your life, or close to your life. You're just, again, dressage, that's what it is. So we want to keep working on that straight line from ear, shoulder, hip to our heel, elbow, wrist to the bit. And ideally, if you were at my house, I have a schoolmaster that I teach lessons on, and I would give you some lessons on sandals. My sandals is awesome. So, I don't know, I know Mary's trainer, Police, is here. There are people here in the area that have potentially some school courses just so you can work on your body, and then you can translate it to him. That would be how I would work. That's how I would, progress with you, because you clearly have the interest in dressage. So that's perfect. And I think that will help him with his confidence. Because you can see he's like, I just don't think on. And so we go back, we go to the very basic rhythm and regularity and relaxation. And at home, he's probably way more relaxed, and you can work on some of these things at home. But really, really super. And again, what you know is very close. We just have to tweak it a touch. That's okay. When you canter, all right, the softness comes from the hip, and also this stuff, we don't want to see this. It's too much motion. There is motion in your arms, okay, very light motion, just a little bit, but not this. Because this, you can see, if you're riding like this, and you're doing this, you're changing your back. You know what I mean? So you want to think that there's always motion in your elbow.
Did we find our announcer?
Starts in our elbow. Actually starts in the shoulder, but you feel it the most in your elbow. Right? And that suppleness and softness starts in the elbow. Yeah, there. That's the follow that I want to see. Feel it there. Keep those thumbs up. And that's the follow. And I want that in the canter too. And when he gets fast, I would just go back to these transitions. Just come back. say, whoa, no, that's not what I want, and then go again. And then come back, and then when you feel him be frazzled, just go back again. So I want to see one last trot and see if we can get that little bit of stretch. I don't know if we can. I don't know if it's a little too tense, but I want a nice trot in a nice steady rhythm. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Yeah. And that's a little fast, isn't it? Transition. Stay back. Yeah, transition walk. Yeah, the trot was all over the place. Fast or slow. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Just do ride that transition. And back to trot. Good. That's it. That's it. And with this guy, I don't even care if it's a little slow. You know what I mean? If he's a little slow, that's fine. Yeah, I actually like that. Because then you can make some adjustments when he's not so fast. Yeah, just kind of say, whoa. Kind of like your turn on the forehands where you did one step, stop. Same thing with the trot, you know, a couple steps, transition. Listen to what I'm telling you. He needs to, you know, he's a little frazzled, so he completely stops listening to what you're telling him. And what we need to do with that transition is bring him back to say, hey, come on, you need to listen to my age. I'm going to tell you what I want you to do. Again, I made a joke yesterday. Horses are terrible drivers. They're not good drivers. You are the driver. I said he has to listen to what you're telling him. That's a girl. That's a girl. Yeah, that's the trot, isn't it? Yeah, and then once you get that trot, you can speed up, slow it down. You have to have that trot. That's kind of 20 steps that you have all day. Back to trot. That's it. That's it. That's it. And actually, I have to be honest, one of the nicest horses I've ever seen was an appendix quarter horse. And I did a clinic in Missouri for a number of years, and I saw him once, and I've always thought about that horse. I thought, I should have bought that horse, because he had so much talent, just raw talent. So after seeing him, I know quarter horses can do dressage. He was absolutely incredible horse. That's it. Good. Okay, the traditional walk. You start steady again. Good. Let's see if we can get a little stretch in the walk. You may not get it in the trot today, and that's absolutely fine. You want to start with that walk. They put stretchy trot in our training level test 1. I feel that's far too early. You know, you need to get the horse in the arena before you try to get them to stretch. But that is one thing that he is going to have to do is stretch and stay steady and super job. Super job. Very nice. Colleen, you were super. Thank you. And I wish you luck on your dressage journey, and I can help you in any way you want. So,